Oh.
Hang on.
Wait, what was the question again?
What is my favourite bit of British wildlife? Kind of all of it.
My favourite bit of British wildlife is the pipistrelle bat.
I really like nuthatches.
My favourite bit of wildlife is veteran trees.
I just have a great affinity with the owls, the little owls and the barn owls and tawny owls.
I would say hedgehogs.
Bumblebees and solitary bees, they're like fluffy little flying bears.
I don't really have a favourite, I'm just delighted to see any wildlife really.
Why is wildlife important to me? Wildlife gives me the context through which I see the world.
I can't remember a time before being in love with wildlife.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our wildlife all around us.
Wildlife is important to me because over the recent years I've seen a huge decline in what I used to see when I was a child.
Because it fills my heart with joy.
I think it's just a fundamental part of life, really.
Without wildlife, there is no life.
We shouldn't think of ourselves as different from wildlife because we are wildlife.
Wildlife isn't just important to me, but it's important to everybody.
I feel a sense of responsibility towards that which can't look after itself.
Wildlife is important to me because it provides a foundation for interpreting the world. I just need that different perspective. It reminds me what's important.
Because it makes me happy.
Why do I want a wilder future? Because the thought of a less wild future is just very, very sad.
A wilder future is important because it makes the country a more exciting place to live in.
For the next generation, and hopefully we won't muck it up.
I want a wilder future for my children.
The past has been too anti-wild and we need to get more pro-wild.
It's better for people and better for wildlife.
I'd like a wilder future because I think that's more exciting and real.
Wildlife deserves a place in its own right.
I teach a lot on pollution and habitat degradation, and I have real concerns going into the future for them.
I think it's time that we took some responsibility and made sure that we looked after the planet.
We cannot afford to lose any more wildlife.
If we do not work with the natural world, we as a species will not survive.
And I just think it's up to us for future generations to repopulate this lovely island.
I wanted to say something really clever. Oh yeah, I want to have a wilder future because... Oh, come on, I forgot. I want to have a wilder future because everyone has the right to enjoy wildlife.